Life is a journey that offers us a wealth of experiences and lessons to learn from. Welcome to the Luxury Syndicate, where we share valuable financial life advice as well as entrepreneurial insights. Imagine for a moment that life is a vast forest with various trails to explore. Many people stick to well-worn paths, never venturing beyond what they already know. Today, we will look at some life lessons most of us miss. Number 1. Material possessions aren't that important. In our current society, we are constantly bombarded with messages that material possessions are the route to happiness and success. But the truth is that things don't really matter. Do you think you'll care 10 years from now that you have the latest iPhone? We want things because we are persuaded to want them. Take a moment to think about yourself right now. Yes, pause the video and have a look around. How much stuff do you have lying around that you don't really need? You need tools, not things, and no one requires more than a couple of necessary instruments to complete a task. Materials are only things. They do not define you. Possessions are raw resources that are moved from one location to another. Number 2. Even the longest night ends with the morning. Some tasks will take more than 12 hours to complete. No matter how difficult things appear to be right now, there will come a day when you will feel better. When faced with difficulties, it is easy to become overwhelmed and lose sight of the truth that things will eventually improve. We may stay focused on the future and keep moving forward by reminding ourselves that every night is followed by morning. Number 3. Our satisfaction is solely determined by our ability to exert control over events. Happiness is not dependent on other people or receiving their approval. Happiness is something you experience because your reality matches your aspirations. While there are external circumstances that can influence our happiness, it is ultimately up to us to select how we respond to those factors. We can choose to focus on the positive and find joy in our lives, or we can linger on the negative and let misery overtake us. Number 4. The world is a brutally competitive place. Remember this for the rest of your life because it will help you view other people for what they truly are, humans, the same as you. We're all experiencing life in the first person, and you've been the most important thing you've ever experienced since birth. You must safeguard yourself and succeed. Everyone wants to ride into the sunset with a girl and be the hero in their movie. Everyone will strive to get that sunset for themselves because we can't all be stars in the same movie. Number 5. Fear is always present beneath rage. When we suffer, especially for a long time, we tend to blame it on something outside of ourselves, something we despise. If we can go through that sensation, we will see that beneath the hate is a rumble of rage, which we have undoubtedly held onto for far too long. But behind it all is always the fear of loss, aversion to letting go. Fear causes anger, anger causes hatred, and hatred causes misery. Number 6. The planet is greater than you can experience. If the entire universe is a book, it would be a shame to only read a few pages. The world is enormous and diverse, and no single person can ever aspire to comprehend all of its wonders and complexity. Even the most seasoned traveler has barely scratched the surface of what the world has to offer. Our Earth is incredible, full of diverse people, cultures, cuisines, architectures, beliefs, and future visions. Number 7. We only have a short life. From a cosmic standpoint, human existence is but a blip on the larger scale of things. The universe has been there for billions of years, and our lives are only a fraction of that time. When you're in your 20s, you anticipate having at least 3 times as much to look forward to in life as you have thus far. A lifetime's brevity might serve as a reminder to make the most of the time we have. It can motivate us to live each day to the fullest, pursue our passions, and make a positive difference in the world. It can also motivate us to cherish the current moment and the people in our lives, as we never know how much time we have with them. Number 8. Nothing lasts forever. Dealing with the realization that everything you do, everyone you meet, and all you construct is just temporary can be a life-changing experience. The family dog is temporary, your relationships are temporary, the things you acquire are temporary. Nothing really lasts. We all want to live forever, to be everlasting. And it's one of those things that you can truly understand if you've seen it happen in the past. Number 9. Life isn't always fair. Although you are more qualified and work harder, the promotion will most likely go to someone who has been smooth-talking the boss. Despite your belief that you are the perfect match for her, she may prefer the other unemployed man. Because you're viewing life through your own eyes, you will always be biased. We do not live in a perfect world, and even if we did, we would not be very concerned with you as an individual. Number 10. Family is more important than friends. Only your family would be willing to prioritize you over them. Take nothing for granted. Speak to your parents while they are still present. Speak to your siblings and keep that bond going. Spend time with your children because they require you more than anything else. You cannot select your family, but no one would go further for you than they would. Friends are wonderful. Have as many genuine friends as possible, but family is something precious that most people seem to overlook these days. Number 11. This is your life, and it is passing you so rapidly. Our lives are made up of moments, and each one is significant because it is transitory. Most people understand the value of the now too late in life and miss out on many opportunities to seize them. The decisions we make in each moment have a tremendous impact on our lives, and we should endeavor to make the most of our time by pursuing our passions, building relationships, and making important contributions to the world. Number 12. The way you treat yourself sets the standard for how others treat you. If you were to move to a new city where nobody ever knew you, you would wear different clothes, listen to different music, start speaking differently, and change your interests. The people you meet will accept your new version since that is the reality they first face. Respect yourself more, even demand it. Stand up for what you believe in, and don't allow others to put you down. These minor details will haunt you as you get older. You influence how you present yourself, what you think of yourself, and who you are as an individual. You have the option of growing, learning, and improving. You are the sum of your experiences and beliefs as an individual. When you truly adopt a different set of values, your entire vision of the world changes. Number 13. Delayed gratification is the key to long-term success. Many people in their latter quarter of life reflect on the bad decisions they've made, especially the time they've squandered. When you look back in time, you can always identify where you could have done better. They all regret not reading more when they were younger, and none of them recall wasting time watching television. Number 14. Do not risk your health to climb the achievement ladder. When you don't have any, money is the most essential thing in the world. Nobody wants to compromise their health in the pursuit of money or success, but few are willing to make the necessary changes to protect themselves from a possible reward. When you're old, you'll look back and think of yourself as an idiot for not paying more attention to the one thing that could provide you more time with the people you care about. Number 15. You are a loser if you allow fear of judgment to keep you from being yourself. The major reason most individuals fail at anything in life is that they never try. We all make excuses or try to protect our perceived image from what others think of us, but in the end, it doesn't matter. You must make the following decision. As we come to the end of this video, I hope it has given you a fresh perspective on life and the lessons that come with it. The journey is never over, and there is always room for growth and improvement. We'd appreciate you giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to see more about fine living and luxurious life inspirations. This is the Luxury Syndicate. We'll see you on our next travel.